this message is for Aquarius. I do have a 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck and an Ace of Pentacles peeking out over here. Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It feels like this person is definitely thinking about you in a sense that you make them happy, or they feel like you can make them happy. This could really work. This could go someplace. You're somebody they could laugh with, somebody they could love. I don't know if they fully expressed it yet. With this Ace of Pentacles kind of peeking out, sometimes I feel like this is a new beginning that could lead to a 10 of Pentacles, like the cornerstone of the 10 of Pentacles. It is somebody who definitely wants to do something, take a step, get together, see you. There's definitely a lot of energy of somebody thinking about you, maybe wanting to meet up, come together. They definitely see the potential, but I don't know if they really let you know yet. What they're thinking overall is the Wheel of Fortune. Strong Sagittarius for me as a reader, as this is ruled by Jupiter. It's abundance, movement, prosperity. A lot of people get the fixed energies. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio could be significant, strong in your chart or your persons, but it's very clear with this being the mental energy, what somebody is thinking, they are hoping for a chance or an opportunity. They like to see this happen. They'd like to see it move forward. It's interesting that it's sitting here next to the Six of Swords, which is showing up in like the challenge placement. If, somebody did go in a different direction, or if there has been some kind of difficulty, it's like they want to move forward. They want to make this happen. I feel like somebody could be wanting to see you, maybe move towards you, travel with you with this Wheel of Fortune energy. Let's see if we can get a little more specific. What is it that this person is hoping for when it comes to Aquarius, when it comes to their connection with Aquarius? Two of Wands. Yeah, they definitely want to take some step. We've got the World on the bottom of the deck, all those fixed energies, again, that I just mentioned. But for me, the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Wands and the World can be somebody planning a trip or planning to, wanting to see you, come towards you. With the Two of Wands, it's definitely the energy of somebody who has something on their mind, something they're wanting to say, something they're wanting to do. Aries energy. It is somebody, in the traditional tarot is holding the world in their hand, and they're in the castle, but they're looking out over the waters. They're thinking about where this can go and what can happen. This is somebody who definitely feels the potential and feels like anything is possible with you, but it feels like there is a move, something they want to say, something they want to do. With the World here, for me, this is someone who wants to overcome any distance or difference, somebody who is hoping for, this to be successful and positive. If there's age difference, distance, location differences, cultural differences, any of these, for me in a love reading, the World is that energy of how our souls connect and feel each other and recognize each other, regardless of anything that could stand between us. And the way that this person, I feel like, is seeing you and thinking about you, they definitely want to, come together. If they've been looking at your pictures, or if the two of you met online, they could be wanting to meet up or just have a conversation about what's happening, where this could be going. In their heart space, they've got the Fool, Aries and Aquarius energy. So that's your energy showing up here. This is somebody who has maybe cleared out some karma, released some things from the past. They're feeling more free and more ready, and they want to take this leap. I sometimes feel like the Fool showing up in the heart space, which is like the Cups placement, how they're feeling, is somebody who just can't help falling in love. It's just happening. They've kind of tumbled into it, and it just feels so natural and it feels so right, and they just want to go with it. They don't necessarily know what's going to happen, which I feel like we never really do. But I think this person could be a little bit of a planner, the way the Two of Wands is showing up, wanting to partner up, wanting to make this happen. But with the Fool, it's like you never really know. You've just got to take that leap of faith. I think this person does want that. Let's go ahead and see. Spirit, why do we have the Fool energy? Why do we have the Fool energy in the heart space here for how this person is feeling about Aquarius right now? Why do we have the Fool energy? Hermit. Interesting. Okay, Virgo could be significant. Both of these cards for me do say that, in some cases, somebody is single, they're on their own, they're ready to take a step, move forward. The Hermit energy can be somebody who's thinking very deeply about things, can be somebody who is a little bit quiet at times. In some cases, you could even meet somebody who maybe is like quiet at first, but then they want to like spontaneously take a step, take a leap. But very often, I think you all know exactly who's on your mind, and you have to trust that this is somebody that maybe has not fully expressed what they're hoping for with you with this very quiet kind of Hermit energy. Maybe it's even taken some time to think and process, but it's like the more they think about you, the more they want to make this happen, the more they want to take a step. They might even surprise you. What they like best about you is the Four of Cups, which is interesting because this is a little bit of a challenging energy, and yet it is a card that reveals like hope and positive things and new beginnings that maybe we don't realize are even possible or coming towards us. This is somebody who's a little bit guarded. They're kind of looking at, what is, how things are, what is going on, and they don't even know that this Ace of Cups is being offered, maybe from you, maybe from the universe. They could feel like you're somebody, that it comes towards them and understands their process and understands, when they take their time, and maybe they feel like you're somebody who is open and offers love and offers your feelings. Obviously, it's not going to be the case in every single situation. They also could feel like this is an opportunity they didn't expect or even know that they had. But I feel like it's an opportunity they don't want to miss. And you know what? I just had a bunch of cards jump out here. And, 3 cards. And these all showed up really strong in the reading I just did. Capricorn, if you're connected to Capricorn, you might want to take a look at that. But we have the Five of Swords, the Strength, and here is the Fool again. With the Five of Swords, that is an energy. So we have Aquarius, so your energy, Leo, and Aries Aquarius here. This is somebody who's going around in circles in their mind, maybe overthinking. It can be miscommunication, it can be drama, it can be frustration, different things like that. But then it's paired here with these beautiful, positive major arcana, the Fool and the Strength card. They could see you as somebody, that maybe even if there has been difficulty, or maybe if there has been confusion or challenges, or if they didn't even know, that they had an opportunity, somebody that, does go for it, like just goes for it. When you, regardless of the challenges, regardless of the difficulties, regardless of whether you know it's possible or not, you take those steps. They see you as somebody who's spontaneous, somebody who is confident, and I think it makes them want to take steps towards you. Do something. I mean, with the Fool showing up here twice, something surprising, maybe something unexpected. Could be taking everything they have here with this Strength card to listen to their heart and just make the moves as they feel guided. But I feel like with the Strength showing up here with the Fool, it's somebody that almost wants to just like close their eyes and like press send on a message they're nervous to send, just take one moment of confidence and do something, even if they don't know how it's going to turn out. What they don't like as much is a Six of Swords. It's interesting that this is kind of an individual energy. Sometimes there's 3 people in the boat of somebody who is kind of, and sometimes you can see the people coming towards you or the side of them. This is somebody who's kind of rowing away. And I feel like Aquarius, they don't like seeing your back. If you have walked away or pulled away, that's definitely the last thing that they really want. But the Six of Swords is honestly an energy of making peace, after a difficulty, after a challenge. And I don't know if they're, if maybe somebody pulled away or somebody got quiet to maybe process things or sort things out. But if, you have stepped away from this connection, or even if they got quiet to sort things out, I feel like they don't like it. It's like they would rather be with you, even if at times it's kind of challenging because we have this Five of Swords showing up and what they like. Even if you guys don't always make sense to each other, even if you don't always agree on everything, they like to be with you. Yeah, we have an Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They like to talk to you. They're attracted to you. They're interested in you. With this Ace of Wands clarifying the Six of Swords, if somebody is pulled away or got quiet, they might not want to be like the first one to speak up or take initiative or take action, or maybe that's a challenge for them, but they're drawn to you. Like they're interested in you. And I feel like they know They know that somebody's going to need to take some initiative here if this is going to happen. Their highest hopes are the Three of Cups, Cancer energy here, but this is very positive, reunion, celebration, coming together. It's friendly, it's lighthearted, there's laughter, can be lifting cups, can be gathering together in a group setting. And I don't know if things got quiet or if they haven't seen you, or if, maybe things got a little difficult between you, or there has been a miscommunication. It's almost like they want to just get together and talk and laugh and see if things could be all right, to see, if you could move forward from here. It feels like with this really friendly card in their highest hopes, it's like it doesn't have to happen right this minute. They're not asking for necessarily like a one-on-one, like a Two of Cups, or let's have a talk. It's like, let's get together, let's laugh a little, let's smile, let's be together and just see how it feels. Let's go ahead and see what they could be hoping for with this Three of Cups. And we got the Three of Cups clarified by the Three of Cups, but look who's on the bottom of the deck, our King of Cups. Strong Pisces energy for me, Cancer and Scorpio as well. And I felt like there was something more to this Three of Cups, and it's interesting that a 3 and a 3 would make a Six of Cups, which is a union, reunion, soul connection energy for me. They might want to get together in a lighthearted way, maybe meet up, maybe see you, maybe talk, maybe laugh a little, but there's more to the story. With the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck, this person could be falling for you, could be falling hard, could already be in love with you. For some of you that you're like, oh, I don't have anybody in my world that's like that, could be meeting and connecting with somebody. It could start light and friendly, and it could definitely take a deeper turn here with the King of Cups. But for this to be on the bottom of the deck, for me, the bottom of the deck energies are those underlying energies, something that somebody's aware of. It's affecting the whole reading, but they haven't acted on it. They haven't explored it yet. This is somebody who could be thinking about taking a step, making an offer, but it feels like they want to, get together in more of a lighthearted way and then see, where it can go. Their deepest fears are the Five of Cups. This is somebody who doesn't want to face disappointment. They don't want spilled cups. They don't want to lose what you have or where you're at. I almost feel like there's a little bit of that nervous energy. Like if I'm to ask for the Two of Cups, would I lose like this current connection or current situation, something like that? Do I have a chance? They don't want to feel discouraged. They don't want to feel doubt, but they also don't know. You see how this Two of Cups is behind this person, and they're looking at the things that have spilled, the things haven't worked out, and they're not seeing what's still standing. It's kind of like with this Four of Cups here, somebody who's looking at, what is the current situation, but they don't realize an Ace of Cups is here, all this potential, all this possibility. It's like they're afraid of that. They're afraid of there not being a chance, but they're also almost like a little nervous. It's not even, it's not even possible, or they're going to end up discouraged or disappointed for whatever reason. Let's go ahead and see if we can find out a little bit more. Spirit, why do we have the Five of Cups in the deepest fears when it comes to this connection? Page of Swords, yeah, Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck, Leo energy with the Five of Swords, Five of Wands. I feel like this person is feeling a little conflicted. They might even be worried that there's some competition. They don't know, are you interested in them? Are you interested, completely in them? If they were to reach out, we've got the Five of Cups clarified by the Page of Swords. Will they have a chance? Are they going to be disappointed? Is there an opportunity? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here with the Page of Swords, but this is the energy. Somebody was kind of looking from the outside in, keeping things a little bit to themselves. They haven't told you the whole story yet. It's like they want to know, is there going to be a chance? Is this going to come together? Are they going to be disappointed? But once again, I feel like, at some point you've just got to take that leap. We never really know what's going to happen, but when it comes to love, it's worth finding out. It's worth taking that chance. It's worth exploring it, even if you don't know all the details yet, because this is somebody who's doing their homework. Maybe they're looking at your social media, your pictures, wanting to know, are you free? Are you available? Are you interested? Because this is somebody who doesn't necessarily want to be disappointed, but I feel like when it comes to love, sometimes it's just, most of the time, you really feel for somebody, it's worth taking that chance. So now we're going to look at what's likely to happen, what they're likely to do next, any advice Spirit has for you. Likely to happen, the moon. A little bit of confusion, a little bit of secrecy here. This is a moment when it is time to trust your intuition. Pisces energy. And I'm going to get a clarifier to see what direction, because the moon can go in so many different directions. Just to make sure I talk about it just right here. Spirit, why do we have the moon as what is likely to happen? 7 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. That's a lot. Okay. This person, I do have to say, is kind of confused. They're unsure, especially if they have been kind of looking at from the outside in, keeping things kind of light, maybe holding back because they're worried about disappointment or something like that. I think there's a lot going on under the surface that you don't know about. This is somebody who could be pulled this way and that, worried, are you interested? Are you not interested? Are you going to choose them? Are you not? When it comes to the moon, these are the moments when something is not as it appears. What you see on the outside doesn't match what your intuition is telling you, and this is when it's time to trust your intuition. I feel like regardless, this person wants to work through the confusion, any misunderstandings, anything, because we've got the 8 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus energy. This is somebody, Capricorn as well with all this earth. This is somebody who does want to, even though it's so clear they don't necessarily know how you feel or where this can go or what can happen. They do want to explore this. They do want to put in the energy. They do want to see, if you're interested in taking things further, making this happen. Our Knight of Pentacles is our slow moving knight, the slowest moving knight in the tarot, but the knight that crosses the finish line. It is a little bit of a planner. We saw that with the 2 of Wands, which is somebody wanting to explore this and see what can happen, but is kind of still thinking things through. This person is steadily moving towards you. I feel like they could be taking their time because they kind of want to know, if they really have this chance, if they put in the energy, is it going to happen? Is it going to work out? But as I said, there's also this energy of like, maybe I should just do something spontaneous. Maybe I should just take a chance. Maybe I should just stop overthinking it and make this happen. So what are they likely to do? 6 of Wands. Exactly that. This is somebody, the 6 of Wands comes after the 5 of Wands. Leo energy again can be significant, but this is somebody who's overcome the 5 of Wands energy. Maybe it's internal conflict. Maybe they had been worried that there was some competition or other things, but this is somebody who's overcome, those fears, those doubts, those worries. Somebody who's coming forward, somebody who wants to impress you, somebody who is hoping for success in this connection, somebody who wants to talk, take you out, see what can happen, see where it can go. It's very fiery energy for me. It's very passionate. It's definitely somebody who wants to be well received. Like if they're going to talk to you or move towards you, they definitely want, to know that it is going to work out. But I feel like with this energy coming up with the 6 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, somebody that has maybe been moving slow because they have been confused or unsure is going to take some sort of step, and maybe a bigger step than you're expecting or even realize is coming towards you, and just show up. Like show up maybe in a big way, maybe in a surprising way, to see what can happen, to see where this can go. Let me get a little more information about that 6 of Wands. Spirit, why do we have the 6 of Wands here and what this person is likely to do? Why do we have the 6 of Wands here? Why do we have the 6 of Wands? Oh my goodness. And a few cards jump out. Okay, makes a lot of sense. We have, it feels like a little bit of a process too. 6 of Swords, which we've already seen. Somebody could have pulled away, somebody could have got quiet, but this is somebody who wants to make peace. They want to make things right. We've got a 9 of Pentacles and a Moon. So Aquarius, Virgo, Pisces, and then an Emperor, which is Aries energy, which is, for me, very connected to this confident energy of somebody, overcoming some fears and doubts and taking a step. Somebody could have pulled away from something to get some things sorted out. We've got the 9 of Pentacles, which is somebody who could be prioritizing their security, their finances, getting balance, getting on their own. Connected here to the Moon, which there could be some things that they're thinking about, secretly desperately planning, wanting to say, wanting to do, but they could be wanting to get little more balanced, a little more together before they take some sort of step. They also could be a little confused, like wanting to know, are you single? Are you free? Are you available? Do you want to make this happen? Do you want to take this step? But the final card that jumped out is the Emperor with the Six of Wands. Even though I feel like there's a little bit of back and forth kind of energy, a little bit of secrecy, a little bit of like, do I go for it? Do I pull back? This is somebody who is building confidence. With the Emperor energy, this is somebody who sees you. They see you as a match. They see you as the person that they could be happy with. For me in a love reading, Emperor, Empress, Lover's energy is the energy of that one. That person, when you meet them, something's just a little bit different, and you know this is worth exploring. This is worth taking a chance. You might even bring out the best in this person, but this is somebody finding their confidence, overcoming their fears, even if there is a little confusion and uncertainty. It's somebody who's ready to take a big step here. So what is your advice? No, lovers. Oh my goodness. Gemini energy could be significant, but wow. I just love that. With the energy of the reading, I'm honestly, because a lot of times I can kind of sense what's coming up. I did not expect that the final two cards were going to be an Emperor and a Lover's energy. Some of you could be dealing with a strong soul connection, soulmate, twin flame. These are general readings, though. I like them to meet you where they are at. But Aquarius, you've got something, someone coming towards you. Maybe you've known them for a long time. Maybe it's somebody new. Maybe it's somebody you're just getting to know. It's going to be different for every person watching this. But your angels, your guides, your universe has a hand in this. And the two of you are connected with this beautiful red ribbon. It always represents the red thread of fate or destiny that draws people together that are meant to meet. And I feel like even if there's been difficulties, even if there's been challenges, this person feels this connection and you feel it too. This is somebody you're interested in, somebody you want to be with, somebody you want to take things to the next level with. There's something about opening up your heart, setting your intentions, recognizing your value, and calling in this energy that is bringing somebody towards you, somebody that's been on their way for longer than you even realize, regardless of the situation, somebody that wants to overcome their fears, their doubts, and take a leap, because there's nobody but you for this person.